What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Gian here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're back on Hutan Pantai. Let's get to it. All right, back on the farm with coloration looking good. Much better today. That's good, Kimmy. That's good. I still don't know what was up with that coloration last Tuesday, by the way. It was awful. That's all I can tell you. It was absolutely awful. Interesting, Sean. Okay, yeah, I see it now. It's a zombie hamburglar. Okay, so there's 21 pallets of beams there. Actually, you should probably go get those and take them to the old temple here, because the temple is out of beams. And it needs 4,041 right now. All right. We got equipment scattered, by the way. I might need to take some time to clean up. There is stuff everywhere on this map from Saturday. Tony and I were just, we were getting work done, chat. That's all I can say. We were getting work done. And we're poor in the process too, but that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. We'll be rich again someday. Maybe. Maybe someday. I don't think that day is today, but we'll be rich again someday. I think I actually parked this over here, and that's like an unused corner of the shed. I'm going to leave the fertilizer out because we are going to need that in a little bit. But that's okay. It's all good. Oh. They have collectible toys. Oh, man. I got a box of McDonald's Beanie Babies in the basement. I think I have the Flintstones glasses. I think there's a full set or 2 or 3 of them in the basement. The Inspector Gadget. I had the entire Inspector Gadget that they came out with years ago. We had a lot of McDonald's to get that. I think I actually found the last piece I needed for the Inspector Gadget at a yard sale. Or traded a friend or something. I forget what I did, but somehow I acquired that last. I can't remember what the last piece was, but I acquired it. I didn't keep that in the bags or anything, so. But the Beanie Babies, I think I don't know if there's a full set or if there's a partial. I think we're missing a one. Can't remember. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? No, I get it. It would be Minecraft themed, but you know how they come out, McDonald's, they come out with the collectible, the things. Oh, it's cool. The tiny truck army. So many tiny trucks. Where is the bigger John Deere? There it is. It's on the other planner, of course. That's right. Tony was using this one. I have no idea. I need sheds. I don't have room for sheds. But that's okay. I don't have money for sheds, sorry. So many and still not enough, right? It's never enough. Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Happy Tuesday, guys. Taco Tuesday. Because it's Taco Tuesday. Oh, man. Gotta love it. All right, let's go. We're gonna haul some beams, y'all. We got a planter running. Or you know what? I should actually. Yeah, we'll deal with that in game tomorrow. Never mind. Say I should get my subsoilers going, but I don't really know what fields are gonna have weeds. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. We can't. I guess we're gonna not do what I want right now. Never mind. I forgot. That's right. Nick said that you can't. Yep, can't haul that with this strider. Okay. My day is good so far. I got up later than I wanted to. I got a really good, like 6.5 hours, 7 hours of sleep last night. You can probably still hear it in my voice. Slept great. Got up later than I wanted to today, to be honest. I know. I went to bed. Listen. It was about midnight last night. Sitting here at the computer, I'm like, man, I'm starting to get tired. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. And of course I had like shower and stuff still, but I got off I didn't sit here and play Minecraft all night, you know? Welcome in. What's poppin'? What is poppin'? But yeah, did not sit here and play Minecraft all night, so that's good. I was Minecraft until about midnight. Although really, honestly, after stream, I didn't do anything in Minecraft. No, I really, yeah, no, I didn't. Oh, I did some more trading because we had Hero of the Village. But that was it. That's all I did. I know, right, Kibby? Right? And actually, I think it's better for me if I try not to stay up all night and play Minecraft, because then that's just like the sooner I'm going to get burnt, you know, and that's with any game, you know? So if I just try not to have those late nights staying up playing Minecraft, that's a good thing. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing. So, all right, we'll go get this guy going over here in 5, and then when that cedar gets done on the 1050, then we'll go run the beams, because apparently this tractor cannot handle that trailer. So, which that guy is just about done. So that's good. Maybe in the meantime we keep cleaning. Although I think it's clean enough. It's clean enough. But yeah, no, I mean it actually does. It does make sense to just try not to stay up late playing video games. Plus, if I get sleep, then the world's just a better place, you know? The world is a better place. So right before stream, when I came out here, Pops was talking to me in the house, and he's talking about there's I guess we could call it like a land clearing project in town without giving away details. And he drove past it this morning, but like the opposite way that we normally drive past it. And he's like, oh, it's crazy. We got to go see it tomorrow. I got to show it to you. And I was like, okay. I was like, is that before or after the tornado? And like, I shouldn't joke about it, but they are talking some weather tomorrow. And I was like, maybe during the tornado, like we'll do a little storm chasing maybe. I don't know. Even for today, there's going to be like, okay, out in like Kansas and Oklahoma, Western Missouri is under the gun today. Okay. I'll be honest, I hadn't looked at this. Oh, we're in the 10% hash risk for tomorrow. Yay. Again. Weather talk. I'm done. It's going to suck again. Or there's a potential that it's going to suck again anyway. Yay. I'm so excited. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can't wait. True, it is that time of year, yeah. Yeah, Dad yesterday, he's like, golly, if we get half the rain they're talking about, he goes, there's not going to be anything planted around here. And I was like, it's true. We are coming up on the frost-free day here. Adam, welcome in. I think it's is it the 10th, 12th, 15th, something like that. Where basically with insurance that the farmers have, they would be able to like plant and actually have the crop insured. I can't remember. 10th, 12th, or 15th. It's one of those here in our area. I just forget which one it is. But it wouldn't have surprised me last week already to see like somebody going out and trying to plant some beans and stuff like that. But it's been so wet here that Ain't none of that's been happening. At least as far as I know. I mean, he'd gum up your planter, so that would not be good. All right. We got most of that corner. Let's go. Let's go. That's most of it. That's what counts. We almost got it. While we're here, I guess we'll go ahead and plant, 11? And then 10's right across the creek, so might as well knock them out real quick because we're here. We still have a little bit of fertilizer, so might as well just get them done. Just saying. But that's all right. But yeah, tomorrow could be interesting, so it's a good thing I don't stream on Wednesdays anyway, because we would probably be interrupted by weather tomorrow, so yeah, it'll be a good thing. Now, Buddy next door, he did cut his grass yesterday, so that means tomorrow he should be cutting his grass again, so maybe he'll be cutting in the severe weather. Because yes, my neighbor cuts his grass every other day, all summer long. And it's not, the grass is kind of growing here right now. It's not really, but he's already cut his grass like seriously 15 times. And yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. You got a neighbor like that? I think everybody has one or has had one in their life at some point, right? I'm all for a nice mowed lawn, okay? But like, golly. Just saying. Started cutting grass in February. Nice. Kimmy, that could be part of it. He is retired. He's not like, he retired. He's like not, he's maybe 60. I don't even know if he's that old. Not that 60's old, you know what I mean? But he's not like, 85 or anything. Yeah, I don't know. The other day he had his fishing boat outside running. Good Lord, that thing was loud. It's not really a fishing boat. It's more of like a jet ski, or not a jet ski, but like a ski boat kind of. Yeah, water ski boat. I don't know. It's a boat. I don't know boat terms. It's a boat with an outboard engine, and it was really loud. That's about all I can tell you. And he had that thing running out in front of the house the other day. It's like, come on. Yeah. But you think Buddy would have plenty of things to do. He's got his fishing boat. He's got a river boat, like a bigger boat. He's got a lake house to keep after, but no. Instead, he just stays here and mows his grass all the time. I don't know. He complains about his lake house because it's down at Lake of the Ozarks here in Missouri, and he complains that the lake's too busy, so that's why they don't go down there. They might only go down there like 2 times this summer, and it's like, man, that's and they don't Airbnb the house or anything. The house is just sitting like empty all summer, all year, because they maybe go to this house 3 times a year, and all he does is complain about the lake being too busy. And it's like, man, what's it like to have more money than you do brain cells? I'll say it. Because to me it seems like a horrible waste of money to have a lake house and like never go to it. At least rent it out. Airbnb that thing. Hire some like management company to like rent it. Yeah, right? Hire a cleaning company and Airbnb that bad boy, but nah. It's like, okay, bud. I'm about to run out of fertilizer. Dang it. I was hoping to get this field done too, but I don't know that that's going to happen, considering I'm at 0% fertilizer. Oh, well, that's okay. And we're out. Get back to the barn. Let's go. The old JD will have to finish this field, which is fine. No big deal. No big deal. You know, let's just put it this way. That family, they do some interesting things. So they have a daughter. Okay. And just know, we're going to throw that out there. But they have a daughter. And she was, I want to say, engaged to a guy a couple years ago now, right? It's been a few years. But she was engaged to this guy. And mommy and daddy bought them a house in our neighborhood. Okay, so her parents, the neighbors here, they bought a house in my neighborhood because they wanted their future potential children to go to like the schools on this side of town, and more specifically the high school on this side of town, because that's where she went, you know, when she was growing up, because they used to live somewhere else, but on this side of town. So they wanted their future potential children. They weren't even married. They were just barely engaged. Didn't have any kids, you know, but they wanted the future potential children to go to the high school on this side of town. And I'm like, I think you have a few years to, you know, to worry about that, right? Just saying. So anyway, they live in my neighborhood too. The daughter and her husband, and now 2 kids. So it's been, you know, it's been a few years, but yeah. I find it hilarious personally. But yeah. Never know. I mean, in fairness, houses in my neighborhood don't really come up for sale very often. People that buy in here kind of stay here. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I get it, but to say that, oh, we want our future potential children to go to like that high school, like you have a few years. But yeah, I'm doing well. What's poppin'? We're just talking trash about my neighbors, IRL. That's all. If they want to buy you a house, they'll go to high school. Okay. I'll let them know. I'll let them know. But yeah, realistically, in the last like 5 years, I can only think of like 2 houses that have sold in my neighborhood. And I'm not talking like, my neighborhood's only like 100, maybe 50 houses. It's not like these new neighborhoods where there's like, you know, 400 houses, 500 houses in these new subdivisions. Not like that. What are my plans for the farm today? World domination. Right now I'm working on trying to get some wooden beams to the temple. The temple, it just never has enough beams, basically. So that's what I'm working on currently. First thing is I got to get these wood chips out of my way. I'm in the process of finishing up a planting. I have a cedar running right now. And then I got a fast time and do any weeding that has to be done and fertilization. And then I have to sell today as well. Today's a selling day. So that's going to take a little while because I know we have a lot of corn. But we do have the tiny truck army with 10 tiny trucks with 10 tiny trailers. So, you know, we'll get that all fired up to do the selling. At some point, we probably should cut down a few trees to keep the sawmill filled up. And I assume at some point today we'll get to a harvest. So that's kind of the plans for today. Do you think there's wood beams to pick up out in the water? No, that was trees. We just have the tiny army. That's all we're gonna have. We have a semi-trailer and it's this one, but notice we're not pulling it with a semi-truck. The rule of this map was no semi-trucks. Tiny truck army only. That was the rule of this map, so that's what we're sticking to. Tiny trucks only. So yeah. I don't really know why, by the way. They're very versatile, and actually I like how fast they go. When those get on a good open road on auto drive, they zip. But the maneuverability of the tiny truck is just superior, you know? Now, obviously, the hauling capacity is not. That's why we have 10 of them. So it's fine. Or something like that. No. Yeah, I don't know what our next map's going to be. I do want to start the logging on Silver Run. I would like to start that up at some point, but Minecraft's kind of taken over, like, every stream except for like Tuesdays and Friday or Tuesdays and Saturdays right now. So Minecraft's kind of taking everything over, but at some point I would like to start that up and actually build the roller coaster. I've never built the roller coaster. I would like to do that. And then I don't know what our next map we're going to actually farm is. Not sure, but it'll be something. That much I can tell you. It'll be something. Okay, there we go. Keep hitting the wrong buttons, or hitting the buttons when I don't need to hit the buttons. Is that all we got? Dang. The last game map. I don't know. They did change it a fair bit, Sean, I feel like. So it maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see what's out at that point. I don't know. I don't typically like to look at maps until I'm ready for a map, because then I feel like a lot of times I'll rush, like, playing a map. If I'm like, ooh, this new map is shiny, then I'll tend to rush playing whatever map we're on. So I don't like to do that. The Stevia map's out. Not that I'm aware of, and I think he's not doing maps for 25, right? I think he's not doing maps anymore. Didn't he say he was done with maps? I'm not sure. Yeah. I thought he said like he was done due to some like health issues and stuff like that, and needing to like just not be on the computer as much. I could be wrong, but I swore that was a thing. Okay, let's put those back on distributing just to lock up the old old sawmill. So yeah. But I could be wrong, Sodek. I could be wrong. I don't do Facebook, so I don't keep up with like the modding news, TV news. I don't keep up with it. I don't do the Facebook. I do endlessly scroll Marketplace sometimes, but I'm not logged in, so I don't have a Facebook that I log into. I tried to recover the Puma Plow Facebook, but Facebook's dumb. So when I go there and I type in a password that I think it is, it says that's not my password. So I forgot my password. And then Facebook goes, whoa, you're going too fast, slow down. Is basically what it says. And then it won't let me like recover my password. It's like, just let me reset my password. Anyway, Kimmy, we'll catch you later. But yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Yo, I had a great night's sleep and I could go for a nap right now too, so I get it. The problem was Sunday night, technically. I didn't go to bed. I fell asleep in the recliner in the living room. And then I woke up at like 5:30 or something in the morning. And I tried. I like went to get out of the recliner, and like I was falling back asleep as I was trying to like sit up for a second and actually get up out of the recliner. And I was like, you know what? I'm just staying here. I'm going back to sleep. So technically I slept in the recliner Sunday night. Didn't intend to, didn't want to. It's not good sleep, but well, it happened. That's okay. Remember when we were kids? I don't remember ever being told to go take a nap, Crash, but that's probably a long time ago, you know? Well, what's up, Crash? But no, yeah, we were dumb as kids. But back then we didn't need naps. We had energy. Nowadays, whew, look out. I can go take a nap anywhere, anytime. You give me about 5 minutes, man. I could be asleep anywhere. I'm the best like road trip sleeper ever, although I do snore a lot, so road trip sleeping is not good for people around me. Great for me though. Terrible for everybody else. Oh man. Honestly, it's kind of a fear of mine of flying too. I feel like they'd open the door and kick me out, you know, of the plane at altitude. Like, this guy's annoying. No plan 4X. Okay. Gotcha, Sean. If you lay down, you can fall asleep in minutes. I gotcha. Dude, I could kick back in this chair right now, put my feet up on the footstool underneath my desk, and I could be asleep in 5 minutes. Especially if, like, my air conditioner's making a little noise, or the video card or something, that like constant fan noise. Oh. Okay, I got you, son. So no 4X maps. That's okay. So better than nothing, but still, those are the best maps that he makes, man. The 4X. Why does this game jitter when I come here? I still kind of think it's the next set. Stuff. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? I still kind of think it's done it ever since we got the next set stuff. It just kind of jitters when you come into the homestead now. Hello from Ireland. I am doing well. Welcome in all the way from Ireland. What's popping? How's Ireland today? Hopefully it's good. I got you, Sean. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, she hasn't. Oh, man. That's rough. Crash. That's rough. Ireland's good. Let's go. All right. That is good. Wow, this planner turns so much better on this tractor than it does on the 1050. You can actually turn without like upsetting the track. Wow. I didn't realize that till literally right now. Because I think Tony was using this rig the other day when we were on here. That's amazing. That's so much better than the or wait, what? No, I did use this the other day. I guess I just didn't pay attention. It's so much better than the turning on the 1050. Now, granted, this cedar kind of bullies this tractor a little bit, but it's okay. It happens. A little bit of bullying never hurt. In a video game with a tractor. But yeah. It's all right. What is my favorite tractor? Probably my 1947 Alice Chalmers Model B that I own in real life. The only one that's going to replace that would be probably a 40s. Don't know what year because I don't own it. Alice Chalmers WD. That would be better than the B, but I don't own one yet. Someday. Consented. Oh man, something like that, Crash. Yeah. But in game, I don't really have a favorite tractor. The 1050 is nice, but it has its drawbacks with like the turning on, say, this planter. They're all pretty close to me. I mean, they're tractors, you know. In game, they're all pretty like they're okay. they're all okay, you know. But yeah, if I could have my well, I mean, I could have it because I know there is I used to have a WD mod in here. I actually got rid of it. This is a 7R. Yeah, this is only a 7. 350 though. I mean, it's the 7R to me is an underrated tractor. It is a little light because, like I said, this seeder does kind of bully it a little bit. But especially in like transport mode. But it turns so nice, you know. That's the big advantage here. This thing turns great. But the 7R, you know, it's still got power. And it's a smaller package, a smaller tractor. It's turns better, even with the duals on. I think it turns real nice. I think the 7R is a highly underrated tractor in this game. Yeah, I like it quite a bit, honestly. We usually end up with a 7R on our maps. Maybe the 7R is my favorite tractor. I don't know. I mean, it has its limitations, but so does everything else, so. Yeah, I don't know. So you can't turn like that with a 1050 on this planter. You just can't do it. So, at least pulling the Kinsey around, it's nice. Very, very nice. All right, I think with that, we're not going to plant the tiny fields again. We're just going to ignore that part of the map. With that, though, we are done planting. Let's go. So that's good. So we're probably going to fast time, and then we'll see what needs to be weeded, and we'll see what, obviously, everything needs to be fertilized. So we'll check that out here in a minute. We go with the jitters. The decent. Yeah, I think in real life Crash they look better. Like, because that's what they look like in real life. They're just little flashers is what they are. But obviously in this game they can't really, in my opinion, they made them dumb down so much because of people that have like issues to flashing things. Because I feel like if you made these more realistic, it would be too much to look at. But I do know what you're saying. Yeah, they would look better with like the old school beacons. Yeah. Put your player in AFK so it runs. Gotcha. Trent hates your AFK platform, by the way, Carson. In fact, I told him to tear it down if it bothers him that much. Just so you know. Oh, man. I think he only hates it because it's outside of his sorter. To be honest. I thought it was funny. He's like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm like, tear it down. I don't care. Okay. All right. We are going to fast time till high noon. The next, like, tomorrow. At least that's the plan. We'll see if it, you know, come on. Today, Junior. That took a long time. Golly, look at the sale barn. Oh, that's all the accoutrements for the next hat that we sold, plus that planter. There's another big plow on sale. We already own one, but probably don't need a second one. All right, I don't think I need any of that stuff. Why did we just have $229,000 come out of our bank? Are we leasing something? No. Golly, expensive. Very, very spendy. Yeah, like this style of beacon, the old rotary beacons, you know? Just saying. All right. Open sesame. Wrong button. Never mind. All right. Need to get this bad boy filled up. I just don't think he likes it because it's outside his order. That's all. That's all. Alrighty. Let's go. Oh my God, the weeds. Look at the weeds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at all the... Every field needs weeded. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's get this guy going first. Have fun. And let's find our smaller tractors. Because honestly, some of these smaller... as long as we're using weeders, which... At this point, I wouldn't mind getting like a big self-propelled sprayer, but I'm kind of too poor for that right now. But as long as we're using weeders, this little, what is this? The 6R? 185? They'll have a job. It also runs the subsoiler not quite well, so... You might as well keep it for that kind of stuff, you know? I know I tend to have way too many tractors usually on my maps, so there's that. That's okay. You like this tractor? This tractor's not bad, yeah. It does its job. It's really nice with that subsoiler too. The weeder's a little heavy for it. It kind of does wheelies, but the subsoiler is great on this thing. I didn't realize there's like a fence there. Whoops. Whoopsie. I guess one's fine. That's what it's supposed to do. Let it go. Let it buck. Where? Oh, where? There we go. Yeah, like this Alice, this Eggco Alice. It's a forever tractor as long as we're subsoiling and running the harrows, or the rotary hose. Too many tractors, what does that mean? Right? There's no such thing as too many. That's like saying you could have too many subs on Twitch. That's not a thing. I do need to paint some gravel around here today. Maybe we'll design the work on designing the homestead out a little bit today. Obviously we're kind of poor, but yeah. Farmer Charlie, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? What's poppin'? Oh no, I have too many tractors. It's not a thing. Oh no, I hope I don't fall. Dude, I'm doing great. Doing great. Kind of feeling a little bit of like, I don't want to say like allergies, but it could be a little bit. I usually don't have issues, but like, kind of feeling it today a little bit. That's okay. Obels, what's up? What's poppin'? Currently I just finished planting fast time today, so now I have to send the rotary hose out and take care of the weeds, and I have to fertilize everything. That's what we're up to. You got 6 or 7 tractors on your playthrough. Nice. Very nice. That's good. I don't even know how many we're up to right now. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I want to say we have 6 plus two next sets. We actually do own a combine still. So yeah, I mean it's nice having multiples, honestly. I don't mind it at all. Sometimes I'm a little guilty of like, oh, we'll just buy a new tractor and park the small one in the shed and we never touch it, but whatever, there's usually a job we can find to run with it. So yeah. Yep, we are on the weeding step and the fertilizer. So I got the fertilizer running. I got 3 weeders now running. So more tiny trucks than tractors. Facts. That is actually true. Yes. We do actually have more tiny trucks than we do tractors. I need to buy some more tractors. That's just kind of sad in a way. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Oh man, didn't even think about that till you, yeah. We do own 10 tiny trucks after all, and 10 tiny trailers. We've spent, what is that? Like $500,000 on tiny trucks, something like that. Every time we buy a tractor, or every time we buy a tiny truck, we have to buy a tractor. Oh dang, it's gonna get really expensive. Although honestly, with 10 tiny trucks, I don't know that we need any more, because with 10 tiny trucks with the trailers on the other day, like it's pretty much a constant like round trip. Now it might be different when we, like if we're going right out of the field and we can't run trailers. That's actually, yeah, fair play, Jeff. Yeah, the tiny trucks do make the money. They do, yeah. A modded tiny truck with a 3-point. So we could run like this rotary hoe with a tiny truck. That'd be great. Subsoiling with a tiny truck. Let's not and say we did. Thanks. Oh man, I'm good. It would be funny though, yeah. But yeah, no, technically the tiny trucks do make the money since they're the ones that haul the grain. Technically speaking, yes. That's funny though. Now we'll see. I mean, I don't have anything to, I mean, I got sorghum. Yeah, it's all lower yielding stuff. I mean, sorghum does okay. Soybeans do okay. Sunflowers are like non-existent yields. So, yeah, we'll be fine with our trucks today. I kind of thought Dan was talking about jumping in here last night and planting like sugar beets or something, but he did not. So I don't have any sugar beets to worry about. So that's good. Although I would have been fine with them. Would have been just fine. But yeah. This April, we're all fools. Yeah, today is April Fool's Day. I haven't been on the internet much before stream today, so I don't know if there's any good jokes out there. I haven't been paying attention. Early April is kind of weird for me, so I don't know. It is what it is. I'm gonna need some good distractions, you know, next couple of days. Let's leave it at that. So yeah. Definitely, definitely. You're late and need to do extra labor. Oh, dang. I'm pretty sure Pops is just left and he left the garage door open. Like the front garage door to my house, I'm pretty sure he just left open. I wonder where he's going. Hello? Come back. Close the door. Gosh. Can't have anything nice, Chad, I swear. That's funny. Maybe he's going around the block or something. Who knows? You never know with Pops. Normally, we try not to leave that door open too much. Gotta hide all the junk that's in there so the neighbors don't see it, you know? Oh, a cop just went down my street going like 50, bro. Oh, man. I love having where I can see, like, what's going on around my house all the time, Jet, with cameras. I love it. I know some people find it weird, but I don't. I'm all about it. Just saying. Trying to freeze me out. It's, what is it outside today? It's 55. It's not cold out there. I got my AC on. I was like, even at 55 outside, if I don't turn my AC on, it gets way hot in here when playing Farm Sim. Minecraft, not so much. Minecraft does not run the GPU at all on my computer. But Farm Sim obviously does quite a bit, so. Yeah, no, it's not trying to freeze me out. Yeah, no. Bring on the cooler air. I could use some. Wait, I think my air conditioner set at like 70-ish, 69 possibly. It's not like cold in here. It is actually 69 degrees exactly in here, so there's that. It's pretty great. Roughneck, what's going on? How are you today? Welcome, welcome in. Welcome back. What's popping? All right. So, y'all, we are taking care of the weeds today. Or right now. Right now, anyway. My grandpa, by the way, he used to have a rotary hoe, kind of like this. His didn't fold up, though. It wasn't this big, but I never saw him use it. The rotary hoe was a tool that sat in the shed and never got used. The only time I ever saw that thing move was to put it outside for the auction in 96. So yeah, Revneck, I'm doing well. Trying to stay distracted from life for a little bit here, but you know, we're fine. We'll get through it, you know? Just saying. I might talk a bunch of crap about my neighbors because it keeps me distracted and makes me laugh, but you know. We'll get through it, right? Just saying. At least he's not cutting his grass today, you know? Because he cut it yesterday. Yeah. All right. To be honest, I'm sitting here like, okay, after stream tonight, I got to make dinner. So I'm actually I haven't made dinner in like a week and a half or something. Actually making dinner tonight for the fam. And then we got an episode of FBI on CBS, you know. And then after that, I get to build a kelp farm. So that's where my head's at right now. I gotta finish at least do some work on that kelp farm before Thursday. So over on the Minecraft, and yes, I'm playing Minecraft again. And no, I never thought I would say I'm playing Minecraft again, but I've been having fun with it so far. I actually have been. It's kind of amazing. Kind of thought I was done with that game for like ever. But never say never, I guess, you know? Oh boy. If Justin Bieber taught you anything, never say never. I think that's a Justin Bieber thing. I'm pretty sure. But yeah. We don't need to fold up to go to the next field. That's right. All right, so we're going to hire this one now in this field. That's not. Yep. There we go. Because our fertilizer, our fertilizer should be basically done over here. So, yeah. So we'll get fertilizing in the next field. Let's go. Let's go do some of the smaller fields manually. Because why not? And hit this here button right there. Get that spreader filled up. I really like this little mod. It's the modded trailer. The fertilizer spreader is the in-game part. But the trailer, I really like it. It does leave a little bit of a skipper in like the corners sometimes because it rounds the corner. It doesn't really back up. But it's a cool little trailer. I like it quite a bit, to be honest. It's been a minute since you've been on Twitch. I gotcha. Dude, I feel like life is busy for so many people that like have to stop watching Twitch, unfortunately, right? Oh goodness. As long as it's like life is busy, but in a good way, you know, not so much like a bad way. Because the bad way one is not fun. Just saying, been there, done that. Yeah. Not fun, chat. All right, let's hit the buttons. Hooray. And actually, let's see. Yeah, we're into April now. Okay. I have to go look. My streaming time has been down the past couple of months, but I think in March, I think I was actually up. So I usually get around 130 hours, I think. Which isn't bad, I don't feel like. Some people may disagree and be like, you need to stream more. In fact, I think Kimmy told me the other day I need to stream more. And I was like, do I? Actually, yeah, 138 hours. There you go. Because, you know, February, I think I was sick in February. So, what did I get? 114 hours. So, you know, that kind of a little bit of a difference. But that's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of funny though. Because boy, let's see, I was sick there for like an entire week. I think I missed an entire week that one. Yeah. That might have been January though. Either way, it was pretty awful. So we're going to be out here weeding for a minute. And yeah, I know I need lime over there. It's fine. It's one little swipe where we plowed those fields together. That's okay. It's all good. All right, Chad, I just noticed. I just looked over. And we're at 33,000 follows. 33,300 follows. Kind of a number. Kind of a number. All right. You're still playing 22 because you don't want to buy another console? Oh, I gotcha. Join the dark side. Get a PC. Join the dark side. something dark side. You know. That's the way to be. But I understand not everybody can or wants to or whatever. You know, it's all good. I'm just playing. Kind of. Not really. The mods are so much better. Polar Bear, it's going. What's up with you? Not much. You're just working. I know the drill. I know the drill. Oh boy.
Polar Bear 8510 just resubscribed for 30 months.
Polar Bear, thanks for the re-sub for 30. Appreciate it. To be honest, I've never run the numbers as far as like, is it better to herbicide or weed? I don't actually know. Oh, you're done with work. It's only 1 o'clock. Well, here anyway. Man. Gaming PC money, not yeah. That especially right now, gaming PCs are just like outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Yeah. Especially if you're not close to a micro center. Because apparently micro centers are like the only places actually getting like GPUs. So yeah. Kind of crazy. Yeah. So a good sprayer. How much is a good sprayer? We're gonna be out here forever, chat. 420. Next planting, we can have that. Because we got corn to sell here in a little bit. I believe. Lots of corn. Live in the middle of Texas. I got you. Not a whole lot. Makes sense. 665,000 liters of corn to sell. That's gonna take a minute with the tiny truck army. Oh boy, is this field done? Is that field done? That field's done. On to the next one. Done. On to the next one. That's a good song by the Foo Fighters, by the way. Anyway. Reliving my Foo Fighter days. Look out. Oh boy. The good old Foo Fighters. That's a good band. I got to see them one time live in concert and it was too much, man. It was so loud. It was so loud. We were in like this little I don't even know what you call it, like a little bar club thing in Chicago. And it was way too loud. I sound like I'm 80 now. But it was so loud. And to be honest, it like was overwhelming for me. I did not honestly kind of like it too much, but there's that. There is that. By the way, there's nothing wrong with still playing 22 for the record. You play what you got to play, man. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Can't believe this Foo Fighters show was too loud. It was terrible. Oh, just saying. Yeah, do exclamation point FC for your follower age, whatever you want to call it, follower check. Shav, I'll just say hello. I don't know what you're saying, but hi. How's it going? English, if you want me to know what you're saying, dog. Just throwing that out there. I don't understand. Well, I barely understand English, so. Just throwing that out there. Oh man. And as far as the Foo Fighters being too loud, I think the real problem maybe was that was my first concert I ever went to, and we were in the we were on the floor, like in the pit, like they were moshing and stuff. And I was like, this is just too much. So yeah. You think? I don't think that's what it is. No. Uh, where's Google? What did that just what? Google, where's Google Translate when you need it? He's probably saying hi from somewhere. Like hello from someplace. Don't know. I think I need to stream more. I don't think that's what it is. You know, I do enjoy having a little bit of a life off the internet or outside of Twitch. A little bit of a life. Nothing crazy, obviously, but a little bit. It's kind of nice. I mean, yeah, I could stream more hours, but like, ooh, do you really want me to? Oh, man. If anything, I should, yeah, do some other stuff. But anyway, we're not getting into that. I do have ideas. Let's just put it that way, chat. Good evening, everyone, he said in German. Okay. My brother would have been able to translate that. But not me. But thanks for that. Appreciate it. Definitely not me. It beat me to it. A nice good evening, everyone. Thank you, Fire Shadow. And hello as well, Fire. Oh, man. At least it's not like, you know, something offensive. Because that's always my concern or my fear when people are coming in speaking like a different language that I don't know what the heck they're saying. So you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. All right. That field is toast. That field over there is about to be done. So we'll probably go, actually we can run these tiny fields. Fire Shadow, not gonna lie, that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I wouldn't say scared, but definitely caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting the Air Force to show up today, so, or at least not right now. Why can't I have lines for this field? Come on, game. We're not in a field, eh? All right, now. Oh, the starship showing up too, eh? This field needs to be, but it won't let me. You're full of hooey, game. Full of hooey. Literally can't have anything nice, yo. You're telling me I'm going to have to actually look at what I'm fertilizing and not just rely on the GPS? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can farm under these conditions. Actually, it's like kind of hard to, well, okay, you can tell. You go in helicopter mode, you can tell what's being fertilized. Yeah. Somebody outside, not like close to me, is running a zero turn, and they've been mowing for like 45 minutes now. And I don't know there's not anywhere near me that's like big enough to mow that long. So I'm very confused. Well, I guess there could be, but they've been mowing forever though. Whoever it is. It's just kind of one of those. Honestly, it's a jealousy thing. I want to go mow grass right now. To be completely honest, I'm just jealous. I think I had one little pocket up here, and then this field would be toast. Right there. Let's go. On to the next one. Done, I'm done. I'm on to the next. It's just a Foo Fighters day in the brain, apparently, chat. Mow your grass? I would gladly fire Shadow. I love mowing grass, dog. Just saying. Like, y'all think I'm joking about how much I like mowing grass. It's not. It's a thing. And I don't care if, I mean, I don't want to use like a 21-inch push lawnmower or nothing, but, you know. But like, you know, the big zero turn or even like a tractor can mow the beard. I've actually been thinking about it. Wow. I think it's about time for my spring shearing. Because apparently I'm a sheep. Oh, man. One of these days, yeah, the beard's going to disappear. And then, well, you guys can't really tell because I wear a hat all the time. But the rest of the, just everything, you know. Get in summer mode before it gets too hot. Is this guy about done over here? He's not. Let's go over to 6-7. Let's go. All right. Give a 20-inch push more. Then I'll bring the John Deere 111. How about that? That thing's fun to mow with. I would never seriously like mow the entire farm with it because it would take me 3 days. But I will break the thing out and do a little bit of mowing here and there. Actually, Dad did a bunch of mowing with that thing last summer. Around our chicken house, the old chicken house. We try to keep the clippings out of like the garden. And so he'll break out the little 111 and mow that like almost every week in the summer. I would gladly do it, but usually he does it while I'm mowing with zero turn, so. Yeah, bet. I would find a good used riding mower. That's the problem. You said good and used in the same sentence. I mean, they're out there, don't get me wrong, but like, there's easier things to find in the world, you know? Oh, man. All right, you go get going. We're going to grab this guy. And we're going to finish the weeding on this field. All right. Actually, fire, if I say a snapper rear engine rider, like the one that Forrest Gump was driving in Forrest Gump, you know, in the movie, there was one of those the other day on that auction I was watching. And it wasn't one of the really old ones, but it was still old enough. And those things were good in their day, but like they've all been beat. And, I think went for like way high money. Went for like $500-600. And it's like, no, y'all, it's worth like $250. Y'all crazy. But yeah. Somebody wanted that thing. Although a lot of stuff I was watching on that online sale went high. Or at least what I thought was high. I could be wrong, but more than I would have paid for it, that's for sure. Although I didn't bid on anything, so technically everything went for more than I would pay for it since I didn't bid on it, so. Yeah. It's a good time. Your dad had a snapper growing up? Nice. Nice. Actually, I've told the story before, but the snapper rear engine rider, back when, I don't remember if dad was still like had his lawn and garden shop or if he had closed it and gone to work for other people. But for some reason we had a customer's snapper rear engine rider here at the house. And it was having problems. I remember like it was one of those where like yeah, after I mow for 37.5 minutes, then it starts to have a problem kind of thing. So sometimes over the years, like we would take lawnmowers to the farm or we'd bring them home and mow with them, try to make it have the problem that the customer was having with it. And I think we were just like left outside unsupervised. And I remember my brother being in like we had like a little kiddie pool like you'd buy at Walmart. You know, maybe like 2 feet deep or 1.5 feet deep, 2 foot deep, something. I don't remember. But my brother was in the kiddie pool and I was driving this tractor all around our backyard. And I ran the tractor into the kiddie pool and almost like ran him over. I don't think the blades were on. I think I was just driving it. But that was the end of the kiddie pool because I wiped out the kiddie pool. So, so yeah. It's like, well, months, not days. I got you, Will. I got you. But yeah, so that was the end of the kiddie pool, and I don't think I was allowed to drive the tractor anymore. Unfortunately. It was the brother who was 2 years older than me, or is 2 years older than me. So like we got along after it, you know, we were fine. Whatever. Yo, almost get run over by your brother. It happens, you know. It definitely happens. No big deal. Just another day in the Plow house growing up, you know? Oh, goodness. Now, the one neighbor, they had one of those old snapper rear engine riders. Like the Forrest Gump one that had like not like the steering wheel, but it had like the handlebars. Like the one in the Forrest Gump movie. And God, they had that thing forever. And the best part was every spring they would, you know, get a hold of Dad and Dad would pick the thing up and take it to work and, you know, sharpen the blades, change the oil, air filter, routine maintenance, you know, preventative maintenance stuff. And, you know, clean the deck, sharpen the blade, put a new blade on if needed, all that stuff, right? And so Dad would deliver the lawnmower back to them, you know, get a check, payment, whatever. Well, within a couple of days, the couple across the street and down the house, she worked at a local grocery store in the bakery. So she would bring home 2 big old boxes of donuts. And they were just stuffed with donuts, like way more than they would normally put in for like customers. And she would bring those over to us every year for working on the lawnmower. We looked forward to that as like growing up. We'll just say that much. They were great. Absolutely great donuts. Actually made in the grocery store, not like, you know, shipped in. They were awesome donuts. Still are, actually. If you go to that grocery store, they're still really good. But yeah, it was quite funny. Okay, that field's, we're about to have a weeder in like each field that needs to be done, so that's good. Not too bad. What's our sawmill at? We could go cut some wood down too, actually. And actually, the temple. Okay. So the temple needs 10,000 planks, planks long, which it has, and it needs beams, which it also has. So the temple is good for a while right now, anyway. So that's good. It is very nice. All right. And then talking about like different mowers and stuff, that Power King tractor that we still have at the farm today, I cut so much grass on that thing growing up. Because that's actually why Grandpa bought that tractor. Dad used to sell Power King at his lawn and garden shop. So Grandpa bought it to mow grass. And I cut so much grass on that thing when I was a kid. Oh man, we've since sold the, I know we sold the clutch off the thing, and I think we sold the deck as well, because we're not going to use it. But yeah, when I was a kid, man, Full throttle, first gear. Sometimes that was too fast. Sending that thing down there, man. Mowing for days. We'd go down a lot after Dad would get off work at night. And, you know, mow until it was dark. And then go back the next day. For a little bit. And mow again. And yeah, cut lots. Or go down on Sundays a lot, too. And get it all done in one shot. But I cut a lot of grass on that thing. Lots and lots of grass. And then we got a, we only had it for a little while. I couldn't stand the thing. It was a X-Mark walk behind. But it had like the sit down sulky cart thing behind it. And the only reason we got is I think Dad took it in as a trade-in at work. And so he got it really, really cheap. I couldn't get along with that thing. Saved my life. Could not stand that thing. So then we got our X-Mark laser that we have, our zero turn. That was another trade-in deal at work. Back when they used to take trade-ins. They don't mess with trade-ins now, but that was another trade-in deal. So we got that cheap, and we've had that thing like 20 years now. So pretty lit. That thing's been good to us over the years. We did have an issue with it not wanting to run the other day. But then we put gas in it, and it magically wanted to run again. So now, in fairness, Dad checked fuel, and he said it's not empty. And then I put 5 gallons of gas in the 5-gallon can on the side. It magically started running after that. So I don't know. Amazing when you actually put gas in something, it runs. Hopefully tomorrow, though, depending on the timing of those storms. I still don't know what time they're coming in. They're supposed to be here. Hopefully I could sneak out and do a little bit of mowing before the storm tomorrow. I haven't cut, well, I cut some grass so far this spring at the farm, but not with the zero turn. I got the little John Deere out and did some mowing with that a while back. But I kind of just want to get the zero turn out and fire it up just to fire it up. To be perfectly honest. But that's okay. All right, so we're going to get this one done here in a jiffy. How far do we actually have to go? Got to go all the way to that corner, and then this guy goes to 4, and then we're done moving weeders. And then we'll go fertilizer to another field. All right. You know, that is the good thing about these weeders is that they zip. You know, 15 miles an hour is pretty fast for anything in this game, so I like it quite a bit. But it might be time for a sprayer upgrade, I think, honestly, once we sell the corn. Might be time to just go ahead and do it. Stop using the weeders. Plus, that means, honestly, some of these small tractors could go away. They probably won't, though, let's be honest. Small tractors will stay on the farm because we still run those subsoilers. We got 3 subsoilers, so we need to keep at least 3 of these smaller tractors, so that's fine. We got the little John Deere, the White, and the Alice here. Which the White and the Alice are pretty much the same tractor, but it's all right. So they get the job done at the end of the day, so that's all that matters. By the way, Harry, I saw your list in Discord. That's quite a list of, that's quite a list, man. Holy cow. It's going to be a lot of villagers. Lot of villagers, but that's all right. Because we have them, or we can get them. Not a big deal. All right, so that field is done. On to 4. Let's go. 4, right? Yeah, 4. Okay. This is going to be good timing, too. Let's see, that field's fertilized. So all I gotta do is 2 more fertilizers. Let's go. That's not bad. Not bad at all, chat. Okay. Let's look at the thing again here over here. They upgraded that for tomorrow, huh? Yay. At least it's not where I'm at. There's a 15% hash risk of tornadoes tomorrow. I'm right on the edge of the 10, it looks like. So, that's fun. Alright, this guy, how far did he need to go, actually? Right up around the corner there. Okay. Not too bad. It is interesting the way this thing will turn on and off the fertilizer based on, you know, like he's trying to basically clean up skippers right now. So he won't just leave the fertilizer on, which is kind of nice. It saves a little bit of fertilizer. I mean, I'll be honest, I would just leave it on, but that's okay. All right, another job done. Another field done. Let's go. All right, we're down, so we're going to go ahead and fill up while we're right here. As we're down to 88% of that spreader, that's all. Which is only 2,800 liters, so we'll just swing in here and grab some more. Definitely need gravel, by the way. The RP is we're waiting on the truck drivers to bring us gravel. That's the RP here. We're out of fertilizer. Let's go. Should be enough to finish, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, it's gravel time. At least a little bit here. At least this area. It kind of bothers me that there's no gravel there. Let's see. Or do we put stone down and be fancy like? We could be fancy. I definitely don't like that. It's going to be on a weird angle. Ooh, that's kind of fancy though. See, that's like the big squares, but we can't do that. They don't give you that as a painting option. But everything's going to be at a weird angle. Yeah, those are at a weird angle anyway. Wait, we can... Oh, you can paint over that? I don't think I like it. I think we're just going to put the dirty or clean. Do we do that? Oh, that is the same as that. Okay, we're just going to do that then. We can put the same in. We might as well. Because then you just have that awkward little curb there. Which is not as bad as it could be. All right, paint the world. The world is our canvas, after all. All right, I'm debating on what sheds and stuff to put in here. So we'll have to worry about that later. How do I do the thing? There we go. Always forget how to make that a circle. Because for some god-awful reason, it's right mouse click. You know what? If we just go all the way to the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go all the way to the drainage ditch. You betcha. All right, we gotta quit spending all of our money, though. But That, for right now, that I think looks better. Probably going to end up doing most of this field and honestly all this back here too. Eventually. I'm tempted to put... Oh, I don't want to put the same shed in that I always do, but I'm tempted to put the same shed in that I always do. Just put a nice, like, back-in shed right up by those bins. Although I'd like something that fills the whole space. No. It's the most, I mean, I used it for semis, but that thing is useless in a way. But that's okay. We could put another one of these in that we can't park anything in. That would be, that'd be good. When is the next Minecraft stream? Probably Thursday night. Yeah, we're playing ATS on Friday. Yeah, we're playing ATS Friday, so streaming today. I don't stream tomorrow. Thursday night will probably be in Minecraft. Thursday night we should have XP from Kelp. That's the goal. And then Friday will be ATS, but you know, we're starting at 3 o'clock Central. Friday is like 7 hours. We're going to try to play all of it in ATS. We may not play all ATS, honestly. If we're being real with ourselves, we may switch during that stream to Minecraft. But we'll see. So we'll see how that goes. But the goal is to play ATS the whole time. The reality is we may switch to Minecraft at some point during that stream. So that's just being honest, you know. So yeah, that's just being real. We may end up switching. So all right, so we've got corn in the old silo. We've got corn in the new silo. Really need to actually, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually I should leave corn in both silos, right? Although most of it's already here, so let's just go ahead and do this real quick. We'll let this guy run. He's gonna bring corn. You know what though, buddy? Can we could probably help him out a lot if we just did something like that. And then he doesn't have to go drive out around town. Buddy, I don't know. If you go this way, then you don't have to go drive around town, dog. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just get all the corn in one bin. I don't think there's actually that much corn here. What else is here? We still have wheat. Oh yeah, we have a lot of barley, wheat, and a little over 100,000 corn. So we'll just get all the corn in one bin, and then I can set up all the trucks actually. So that's what we're gonna do, because most likely we're gonna be selling down at the harbor. So let's just get all these trucks actually set up so that they are running. Where does auto drive go from here? That auto drive doesn't go anywhere. Okay. I want to run them so they go right where I want them to go on auto drive. So I just need to pull them up here, I guess. All right. So the nice part is these trucks all should actually be set up to go to the harbor. Or not. Never mind. Oh, that's right. We harvested. Oh, that is actually set up to go to the harbor, though. Oh, that's right. We have the 2 dump sites at the harbor now, don't we?